What's up, everybody? Welcome to Among the Fence. My name is Aaron, and gosh dang it, it is time for New Music Friday. We're going to be talking about some of the new releases coming out throughout the week of August 29th. And as always, if I miss something that you're looking forward to, leave a comment below letting me know what it is so me and everybody else can discover some new music. Also, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like. It helps out so much with YouTube's algorithm. If there's other people out there that enjoy the same kind of videos that you do and you like this, it will probably show this video to them. It does a lot more than you could ever imagine. And of course, you can always subscribe and ring the bell icon to help me out further than that. But moving on now, let's talk about that new music. We get a new album from Pinkshift titled Earthkeeper. This is only their second album, and I don't recall ever hearing of this band, and I've had so many friends send me different singles and songs from them, and honestly, I kind of like them. I enjoy them. I'll probably spin this record a few times. It seems like it's a lot of fun. Vocalist Shrita Kumar, I don't know. I probably mispronounced her name very badly, but she is fantastic. Her vocals are so sick. They match up with the instrumentation really well for that like alt punk kind of style. And I don't know. The mix is perfect. Everything about this band is really good and really promising. Their first album was fantastic, and now I'm looking forward to this one. We also get a new album from Slow Crush titled Thirst. This is another female-fronted band. We're going to have a couple of them in here that I have sort of a love-hate relationship with, admittedly. I love their music, but it just isn't for me. The gentle vocals that can barely be heard on their first album, it gives me a headache. I strain to hear them. Like it's almost like it's like when you kind of like hear a voice in like a crowd, or like somebody says your name and you're like, who's saying my name? It's almost what it's like. Like it's just, if it was just a little bit more audible or a little bit less, I feel like I'd be a little bit more into it. But otherwise, it's like I pay attention too much, and it almost makes you question. It's like, wait, did she say something right there? Is she singing? No, she's not. Wait, yeah, she is. Okay, and it's just, it just isn't for me. They have definitely gotten better since their first album. Their mix is tightened up a little bit. It's cleaned itself up a little bit more so you can hear her just a little bit better. I'll probably give this a try, but as far as like post-hardcore shoegaze stuff, which I normally love, the music is great, but this is like the only band I just can't get into because of that. We get a new EP from Kingdom of Giants titled Burning Chrome. I haven't really cared that much for the direction that this band has been going in for quite a while. I mean, I guess you could say that it's been 5 years since they released Passenger, which I wasn't really all that into. I mean, it has some bangers on there, some really good songs, but then otherwise it's just the typical distorted vocal verses and the soaring chorus. It's just very generic sounding, and this EP sounds like it might be even more generic. I don't know. There's only 2 songs released for it, and the first one wasn't very promising. But I still have hope because this is a band with a lot of talent. Kind of, I don't know. I feel like they're almost like a spitting image of Alpha Wolf in that sense. They have the like they just do the same sort of thing, but I feel like Kingdom of Giants have kind of lost their originality in their way. But hopefully this EP it proves me wrong. Hopefully it does. I like this band, and I want to like them, and I just want them to be good. We get a new single from Spite titled Lights Out. I was very excited for this band when drummer, whatever, musicianist, Baby J from Darko joined their band as the drummer, because I feel like he's just such a great songwriter. He's going to bring more than just playing the drums to their songs. You know, like that's what I had in mind. Because this band has always seemed like it was missing something to me. Like they feel like they're just being heavy for the sake of being heavy instead of like actually being interesting and good. And I feel like Baby J filled that role a little bit on their last album, and it still wasn't perfect, but I feel like they're moving in a good direction. And I don't know, since he isn't there anymore, they have another drummer. I don't know his name, don't know who he is or where he's from, but it's just, I don't know. I always get excited for this band, and every time I listen to them, I'm like, I feel like they could do something a little bit different. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they could be better. And I just want them to be much like Kingdom of Giants. You know, they have the potential, they can do it. So hopefully this song is good. We get a new single from Dying Wish titled Revenge and Carnage. I feel like this band gets slept on a lot. out of all the female fronted bands, you always hear about Spirit Box and Ginger. It's pretty much our arch enemies sometimes, but mostly just Spirit Box and Ginger, which rightfully so. They're fantastic. But all three of this band's albums, all three of them are absolutely gnarly. The riffs are old school and they make you want to headbang. Emma, the vocalist, gives it her all in every single song. And I always have a little bit of problems with female distorted vocals after a while. That's why I'm not a huge fan of Arch Enemy, but I do like Ginger and Spirit Box. And I feel like Emma just has that just the perfect snarl for this band's music, for that old school kind of metalcore sound. The new singles for this upcoming album that they've been releasing lately, admittedly, they have a different type of songwriting approach to them. I still dig it. Like, they're focusing more on, it seems like, the emotion as opposed to just being aggressive and heavy. More than anything, I'm honestly just curious as to how this whole record is going to flow. We also get a new single from Miss May I titled Pray for Silence. Like, a lot of people have been praying for silence from this band for a long time. This band, to me, has been leaning a little bit more into the radio side of metalcore. That sounds like everything else, I guess you could say. It would be cool to hear something not generic from this band, because there's just a lot of people that love this band, and regardless of what they do, they will stand behind them, but I just can't. I wouldn't hold my breath that this is going to be anything that sounds original. We also get a new single from Dance Gavin Dance titled Gingivitis. Gingivitis. I guess it's the disease of being in a gang, I'm assuming. All their new songs with Andrew, I'm going to say it, they've been weak. They haven't been good. Like you could tell yourself that they've been good, but they haven't been. I'm sorry. Like, I know you got your fingers crossed. You love Andrew. Everything he does in Idola is superb compared to anything he's done so far in Dance Gavin Dance. I have a theory that he joined Dance Gavin Dance to make it suck more. That way people notice Idola more. Maybe. I don't know. But even from like a musical standpoint, I feel like they're just way less interesting. I feel like they're not being as Tweedledee sounding, I guess. Like, they're not nearly as technical. It's hard to explain. They're almost falling into like a more hardcore kind of thing instead of like that post-hardcore swancore thing that William Swan does. I don't know. Musically, it just isn't there. It just isn't exciting to me. It's been pretty boring lately. I really hope that the deep cuts on this album that they're coming out with are a lot better than the singles, because it just isn't it. We also get a new single from Mudvayne titled Hurt People, Hurt People. This is honestly, it's probably going to be sick. Like, if we're going to be real, it's been 14 years since this band has, I think it's been 14 years since they released anything. I can't recall them releasing a single after their last album from like 2009. But from what it sounds like, in terms of like them coming back and the hype and everything, like all the buzz around this new song, it sounds like they're coming back like right where they left off. It's going to be heavy, it's going to be aggressive, and I'm here for the Dings. And I hope that it's just nothing but that, because that's what I want from Mudvayne, and I think they're going to give it to us. And that is it for New Music Friday. Like I said before, if there's anything that I missed that you're looking forward to, leave a comment below letting me and everybody else know what it is. Also, don't forget to smash and punch and kick and stab that like button, and maybe in the midst of you throwing fists, you end up punching the subscribe button and somehow hitting the bell icon as well. Either way, I appreciate you doing any of those things. Even if you don't, and you just take time to watch my video, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to listen to me just sit here and talk about music. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.